Wow, the bag has never been fumbled harder. Just ever. That direct, yeah, we're gonna do some first thoughts because I have some choice words. Especially for a first direct when we're halfway through the year and haven't had anything since the ninth. It was interesting. Let's just say that. Let me go to my spot. Yeah, no. I was like, okay, you know what? I can actually watch it. It's in a class where I have my work done and I finished the test in time. And I was like, okay, that's nice to watch. And it was just terrible. I would, like, I'll give you my rating at the end, but spoiler, it's not going to be high. So we're just going to kind of, let's see the first announcement was, if I remember.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Oh, Nintendo Switch 2 Direction Animal Crossing. Okay, actually, I wasn't here for that. I slightly missed that. I mean, that's not an awful way to start a direct, to be honest. You know what? That is actually not an awful way to start the direct. And then after, is it the Donkey Kong challenges after, or... Wait, has it started? I actually can't tell. Oh no, this isn't even the start. Yeah, no, it starts with Rhythm Heaven. This is a good thing to start off with. Rhythm Heaven Groove. It actually looks pretty cool. We have your classic blue hair, cool outfit protagonist. You know what? This looks like a pretty cool... I was always more of like a WarioWare person than a Rhythm Heaven person. But you know what? It doesn't look awful. It looks actually pretty fun. So you know what? This is a good way to start the... Why are we in Star Fox? I don't want Star Fox. That's chuddy. Then... What was this game again? I'm pretty sure this was announced in a completely different... Yeah, wasn't the sequel announced for this somewhere? Wasn't the sequel announced for this somewhere? Oh my god, that's what it's doing, is that it's jumping forward. Yay. Okay, fuck, that's annoying. Anyways, now, right after that, it's another nothing game. Woo, another nothing burger. You know, if I... No, I'm just gonna first person and deal with it. Another nothing burger. And then after that is just like... Okay, if this was like any other direct, like, yeah, fine, you know? I don't mind this much like third party usually, but like you have to consider with the context, right? With the context of the fact we have had 3 directs for other things, for like other shit where we've seen these third parties. We've seen them in Summer Games Fest. We've seen them in State of Play. We've seen them in the Xbox one. And like those all came out with cool shit. Like I was actually shaking when Cuphead 2 was like unveiled. Well, it wasn't unveiled, but like it was confirmed. So far, like, this is nothing.
Devices in time with the beat.
Even like with... Okay, wait, is
Escape
this the
from
game?
incoming enemies and more.
One?
Brave.
No, this ain't the one. Okay, yeah, Rayman Legends Untold. We were told about this in, what was it? Was it, State of Play, I think we learned about Rayman? This big walk has been something we've known about. Okay, One Piece cooking game. You know what? I will give you One Piece cooking game. That is kind of funny. That I don't mind One Piece cooking game. It's cooking, but One Piece. That is pretty okay. And now this is the first of what I call the big
October 23rd
announcements. I'll just let it play out while we watch. I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious what this is. And you know what? It's not bad. Bubble. We're going underwater in this bitch. Pokopia? When I played like 5 hours from the library, it was pretty okay. This is like the first
Keep
real
adventuring in Pokemon
big thing
Pokopia,
besides a Rhythm
even
Heaven
beneath the
announcement.
sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with
Aw.
Pokemon living under the sea.
See, like, it's not bad.
Plant grass.
I think I'm a
Build
bit tall,
structures.
so, wow,
And
this-
expand your towns underwater.
like,
This free
aw,
update
the
is scheduled to release
Tatsugiri
in August
following you, like,
2026.
that's cute. And also the announce of
And
the
there's more.
main DLC.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expand.
Yes, this
Bubbly
game-
Basin.
Bubbly Basin looks
There
cool.
you'll
It's a
find new
pretty
furniture.
good idea for an expansion. The water
The
types.
Pokemon Pokopia
What is
shop,
the other
just this
expansions?
August.
Probably Sky related. Probably something else related. I'm
Part
not sure.
2 in the
Okay. And yeah, Manaphy comes up, and you know what? That's your classic Pokemon-ish. And you know what? That was pretty okay. I will say that was pretty fine and dandy. Fire Emblem. Okay, this
which
is
is
like
granted
another
one
one of the
wish.
big things.
Powerful fighters from across the land have
And that,
gathered to participate.
I mean, is it though? It's like, again, Nintendo loves to do this in this direct, especially. We already have a release. No, this one I'm pretty sure gave us a release
That
date.
takes the form.
Okay, I'll say that. This is like Rhythm Heaven where we got a release date. That's pretty huge.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches
September.
17th.
Okay, a release date September 17th. Yeah, September 17th, 2026. That's pretty okay. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Now, let's continue on. If we look,
Open
Ninjala,
world
I think
action
this
adventure. Use Ninja Gun.
I mean, it's fine, but like, more third parties when we've had 3 other directs with a lot of the third parties in it. Okay, the DK challenge, it's a limited time thing. It's not really anything too exciting. You get like fucking, where is it? You get DK NFTs. Okay, that's really funny. The fucking, okay, where did, oh my god, I hate that when I click that button, it does that. Fuck, where is it? DK NFTs. I mean, do I need to say more? It's DK NFTs. That's fucking hilarious. Yo, wait, Nintendo, we really need something good for this direct. What if we get Nintendo NFTs? Genius idea. You're hired. Hell yeah. And then after that, it's okay, this Jujutsu Kaisen game actually
From the
looks
makers of
kind
Vampire
cool.
Survivors,
Like, it reminds
Jujutsu
me
Kaisen
of-
Rumble Survivathon.
Okay,
Cast the
shut
spell.
up. You're not important. But it reminds me of like Minecraft PvP or like kind of Hunger Games vibes. You know, nice sprite base. Kind of have some roguelike elements. It actually looks pretty cool. I'll give you that. Which is this one again? Yeah, this is another third party, I'm pretty sure. Devil May Cry 5. Yeah, no, these are games that already released. I was just saying we're getting a Switch version. Okay, and this was honestly, I don't even count. Like, you'll see when I get there. Yeah, you'll see. But this is like, this is the main course almost. Which, I wasn't expecting it to be a main course. The thing about me is like, okay, right, I played a little bit of Xenoblade here and there. My friend really likes Xenoblade. So they made me try it out and like had me try it out. And like, it was fine, but it wasn't like, I didn't really finish it, but like for those Xenoblade fans, 3 remakes and a new game. Can you show it? No, that's for later. That's for me to discuss later. Can you show it? Yeah, Xenoblade Genesis. Okay, this is kind of sick. I won't lie, this is kind of sick. I kind of fuck with, can I, Xenoblade Genesis, okay, that, you know what, I'll give you that. That's kind of fucking awesome. And then, after that is kind of the last big third, like, after this is literally the last interesting third-party thing. Okay, yeah, after, here it is.
Home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series.
Yeah.
Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows,
I'll put it over here so you can see.
or even
Listen,
handles.
like, okay, I've always been a Nintendo Switch sports fan, but
There are 12 sports.
I've always been a Nintendo Switch sports fans, right? But like, yeah, no, I would play it at my friends all the time. They owned it, and yeah, we loved the volleyball. Like my father, I remember, Barry, I remember. But like, besides like that, like, it's 12 sports. Like, this isn't a big enough thing. When we look at the competition, we have a new Spyro. I'm not like a massive Spyro fan, but like a Spyro revival, Cuphead 2, fuck, off the top of my head, Persona 6, and we come out with Nintendo Switch Sports and Pokopia DLC so far. And we are, what, it started about, and we're already like halfway through this thing.
To choose from. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the
Boxing
knockout in
is
boxing.
cool. Okay, a boxing return.
Make quick shots
We are
to keep
here
your
for
opponent
a
on their
boxing
toes.
return.
In table tennis,
I don't know. I always thought badminton was better than table tennis, but that's me.
aim for the center of the
Archery
target and let
is-
that arrow fly.
The thing about archery is like archery works in like a Switch or in a Wii Sports setting. Or Wii Sports Resort setting where there's a lot of fucking Wii Sports Resort, yeah, where there's a lot of mini games. Archery as one of your 12 mini games. Yo, let's put that into perspective. This is a triple A game. And you have 12 sports to pick from, and you pick archery? This is your
Archery.
guy. Archery.
Enjoy.
Okay, and like, yeah, half of these are returning, and half of these are fucking archery so far. That's the issue. But anyways,
Play
let's
rallies
continue.
with different types of shots in tennis. Bump.
This is like, I'm not good. Whoops. I'm not gonna hold you. Wii Sports Volleyball, or sorry, Nintendo Switch Sports Volleyball genuinely slams anything that Wii Sports has done. Nintendo Switch Sports Volleyball is my GOAT! Listen, if this is like around the same price, let's say, I forget when they said this released, if they gave a release date, let's say I have money then, I would pick it up so that I could play the goated sport, the goated game of Nintendo Switch Sports Volleyball with my pals.
Set. And spike. In big. In
Bowling.
bowling.
This was already in the
Dribble,
original. Basketball. This was
and
added in
shoot
the
to
original
score
DLC.
in
It looks the
basketball.
exact same.
Adjust your
Golf. Again, in the original. This just feels like... So far, okay, I won't lie, this game seems pretty cool. But it's just not adding, not new... It just feels like Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Nintendo Switch
shots
Sports.
power. Battle with one thumb.
Okay, this is fucking awesome. Like, this is the funny, scrambly one. You know what?
To hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling.
And they look like... You know what they fucking look like? Where is it? It looks like the fucking Pokopia guys! With the big-ass thumbs! With the big-ass thumbs! It looks like the fucking Pokopia guy! I love it! This is a good idea, Nintendo. This gives it, like, originality. This is something I would want to buy the game for. Really funny thumb wrestling.
Ride through the course using mouse
Guys, look! Mouse controls!
controls in
Wait, can I hear that? Can I hear that? Oh my god. I'm trying to click the little box with my avatar, please. Oh my god. Okay, I'm trying to do a bit here, guys. Can I hear that again?
skateboarding. Ride through the course using mouse controls.
Mouse controls! Mouse controls! Yippee, yippee, yippee! Mouse controls, mouse controls. The thing that was promised for my console almost a year ago. And it's just coming now, yo. Holy bars. Okay, now, return, yay.
in
Okay,
skateboarding.
skateboarding does look cool. You know what this reminds me of? Mario Kart World Free Roam. And that's just kind of a fun thing. So, you know, if this is like Mario Kart World Free Roam, granted, you can't even play it in handheld, those. Because like, you can't, you need this little thingy. So, like, that's some points off.
Steer with handles
Okay, this is kind of funny.
and
Power
coast
cruising?
along the way.
Okay, that's pretty
in
cool,
power
actually.
cruising,
Power cruising is one of your big
tilt
hitters?
the controller.
Is this like a what the fuck's that? Is it Pilot Wings, that 3DS game? Is this gonna be like the spiritual successor? I'm down for that.
And fly around freely in prop plane.
So far though, like from this trailer, it looks boring. But I know they're gonna change. They'll probably change when I see more.
Plus, you can warm
Like who the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not one to complain. Okay, I've been complaining this whole time, but it's because this direct's been kind of cheeks from the bum. You have 12 total sports, you said. I haven't been counting. But you put jump rope as one of the sports. Look at this. Jump rope. Look, I'm jumping. This is jump rope. It's not that cool. You're just jumping. Look, I'll start. I'm fucking jumping. It's not that cool. Anyways, let's go. Ignore my awesome jump rope skills that you're jealous of.
up for these sports with or me character.
Yeah, no, Mii's returning. I'm figuring out who cares. The Mii's were in the first game. They were. Did like we all forget that the Mii's were in the first game? The Mii's are returning. They were in the first game. They were a bit weird, but you could still use your Mii characters. Archery, golf, pilot wings, volleyball the goat, boxing's good, tennis is good, skateboarding's okay, thumb war's really funny.
Enjoy
rope
playing
stuff.
all kinds of sports on
Okay,
Nintendo
if those
Switch
are
2.
the 5.
Nintendo Switch
Okay, this is like the funniest part. This genuinely had me laughing. Look what he fucking does. Look at. I actually want to put some focus on this. I really wish I was better at operating this file. But let's just watch the magic unfold with this.
Oh, got him right away.
Jork it! Jork it! Jork it! Hold up. Oh my god, where did that... I need to get that in fucking slow motion. We are going to go, playback speed. Host 30% speed. Jork it! Oh wait, you haven't done the jork. Fuck, this is way too slow. Okay, yeah, no, this is way too slow to prove my point, but...
Oh, they broke free.
Look at this, alright?
Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs.
Please? Please?
Oh,
Jork it!
go,
Jork
go,
it!
go. Hold it.
Why aren't you... You were jorking
Oh,
it
they
before.
broke free again. You have to keep them pinned.
What point does he do the funny? Jork
Nope.
it! Jork it!
Wait,
Jork it!
wait,
Jork it! Jork it!
wait.
Jork it! Jork it! Jork it! Rode the hog! Rode the hog! Dunk the cream!
I was worried for a second
This
there.
game is awesome. I'm sure you were worried for a second. Now, shut up and go back to your... Yeah, no, that was just really funny. I had to point that out. That was like the most... That was probably the most emotion I showed during this whole direct, genuinely. Like, I was like this. Rest of the direct, I was hitting a this. Or maybe even like a this at the end. But nah, this made me smile. So, I just wanted to share that with the world. Now, let's get back to our regularly scheduled...
Okay,
whatever the fuck's
I'm
next.
started to...
Switch 2.
RuneScape, again. Another game that was shown off at a different game direct that you're late on. Is this the Hello Kitty one? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's just watch Hello Kitty. Cause like I'm tired of all this negativity. Let's just watch Hello Kitty.
Games. Customize your own
Aw.
avatar and play in the adorable.
Wait, where is it? I wanna see Tuxedo Sam. Tuxedo Sam. Tuxedo Sam. Wham, 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 wham. Love you, Tuxedo Sam. You're my goat.
Customize your own
Love you.
avatar and play in the adorable
Aw.
world of Hello Kitty Partyland.
Aww, so cute.
Join the party with a
Aww, so cute. Aww, so cute. Like, this is nice. This is a nice game.
over
This
40
is like Mario
character
Party.
themed mini
Yo, respectfully, Cinnamoroll, you're gonna get a baseball straight to the head. Yo, I'd watch out.
games and several board games.
Aw, board games, so it is like Mario
There are
Party.
over 140
know what? They got Cherry and Berry in this too. 140 characters. Okay, this actually, I didn't think about this in the. This is why it's nice to do a first thoughts instead of a first reaction, because like this actually looks good. Hello Kitty Mario Party. I would buy this. This is like genuinely so far. This is the first, maybe second. I'm still iffy on Nintendo Switch Sports 2, basically. This is probably the first game I would genuinely spend my money on.
Sanrio characters to meet.
Like, aww.
Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers,
And it has an ally system, and there's a sticker book. Holy heat.
and so much more. Hello Kitty Partyland launches
Yeah,
exclusively
oh
on
yeah,
Nintendo
oh
Switch
yeah.
2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Who the fuck cares? I'm gonna say it for the people in the back. Who the fuck cares? Who cares about Star Fox? Star Fox 64 4th Remix. Who cares if there's a demo free? Who cares when it comes out? Because this is just another Star Fox remix. This isn't remake. This isn't anything creative, nothing unique, nothing of worth. It's a trap. Take him down. It's a trap. Take him down. What if they take your game down, Star Fox? What if I just go I hate you. Annoying road.
Available later today on Nintendo eShop.
I do not care. I'm sure for... You know what? No. Even... Right. I get that in a direct... Like, I said this with Xenoblade. I said this with Pokopia. In a direct, there's going to be stuff you don't care for. You know what? There's going to be stuff that you don't care for. And that's fine. I wouldn't mind if we had, like, Pokopia quality announcements. Or, like... Xenoblade quality announcements, like everything. For all, if they were all those kind of quality announcements, you know what? I would say it's a good direct, just probably not for me. But no, it's just mid after third party after third party after already seen after we've had 3 this month. We've had 3. Okay, we've had 1 really kind of mediocre game direct in the State of Play. We've had 1 incredible thing with the Summer Games Fest. That was awesome. I didn't watch the Xbox one. I can't confirm. And this one just makes me mad. Like, genuinely. Because, right, we've had nothing since, what, October? The October Mario Direct? And this is what you come out of the woodworks with? Come on. Come on. Like,
Hope
I'm
resonates
pretty sure
within
this
the
is
crystals.
another shit that we've seen in a past direct.
And
Oh no, this is Final Fantasy. So we're really going on the remake train here. I don't know. Is this another Final Fantasy remake? Or I wasn't really paying attention. I'm gonna assume it is from what I remember. Puku Muku 2 or whatever the fuck
bring
this
about
game's
an
called.
ultimate 3D, ready to launch and ball world and common, Giant returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do
Pikmin
giant
Uku.
fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an
Malevolent robot.
all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than
Okay, this I like. I like this guy. This ha. Okay, this got a chuckle out of me.
the shadowy conspiracy, of course.
Oh, okay, now I don't care. Yeah, die on your boat, you little onion. Okay, this is
Launching on
another
Nintendo
kind of
Switch
big
2
thing.
next year.
Prepare for an all-new
new Dragon
monster-filled
Quest.
adventure.
I'll just let it play out of it.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy, scout it.
What's a monster you fancy and scout it? Okay, yeah, you kind of got the gist of it. And that I've never played a Dragon Quest really, but you know what? If there was a game to like kind of try and get me into the series, this is actually a pretty good like pitch for like a Dragon Quest or for like a game series. It's a monster catching RPG with fun little characters and a more traditional RPG setting. I think that's what Dragon Quest is, or at least this, from what I've seen. And that, you know what? I could see myself buying it if I could see myself buying this. I have quite a few Dragon Quest friends. I'm sure they really like this. You know what? This is like another surprisingly good thing in the Direct. That actually is me interesting. Aw, that's a cute fat Platypus. Okay,
About time you got
when did it say it's
The
releasing?
withered world.
December 3rd. Okay. What is this? Fuck, I forget the name. Cool Castle. Isn't this another game again that was supposed to be on... Yeah, Duskbloods. This was already supposed to be closed network. Is Duskbloods new or summer 2026? Okay, someone tell me, is Duskbloods new or is it just waiting to be put on Switch?
Here's some fresh news about Splatoon.
Splatoon Raiders is another thing that's supposed to be big, but to be honest, like, we've had Splatoon Raiders Directs. It's kind of just, it's on a boat. And you know what? Raft Splatoon
And this scrappy individual?
Raft Splatoon's a really cool aesthetic. You're with, like, a crew.
That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic.
The mechanic.
The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub. Hunting for treasure close, they'll attack in...
Okay, so what is it like? You go on islands, kind of fights like that. You know what? If it's like a $40 game or something, I could see myself picking it up. I know it's not gonna be. I know it's gonna be a AAA cost, but there's a no. Okay, no, this gets me mad. This gets me mad because they have another Splatoon Raiders Direct. Just fucking release the game already. There's been way too many directs for this game. Honestly, just release the game already if you're gonna keep doing this. Like, why are you telling us literally everything about the game? It's clear it's almost finished.
Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June
I don't.
30th.
And there's a Splatfest. I've not played a Splatfest in forever.
2 controllers.
New Joy-Con covers. Nintendo, this is not what you need right now. When you're trying to win people over so far with a mediocre Direct, maybe just showing off colored Joy-Cons. This shit could have released with the console. Could have come out with the console. Like, why would it take over a year for us to get Joy-Con colors? That's actually a good-ass question. Okay, anyways. Finally, the actual good thing about the... Fuck, oh my god. Husker Dust, whatever. The actual good thing about the Direct. Deltarune. Yeah, no, this had me hyped. Deltarune Chapter 5? And a B? Story time about me. I've been an Undertale fan for years. All my friends have been Deltarune fans. And I've just always wanted to pick it up, but I haven't. For my birthday, I got a $50 Switch card. I will play Deltarune. Because I'm not paying 40 extra bucks for Tomodachi Life out of my money. I will finally play Deltarune. And it's gonna be fucking awesome. So you know what? It kind of reminded me like, oh yeah, I could buy Deltarune with that card. So that kind of got me like cheery. And it's an amazing game, and Chapter 5 looks awesome.
Awaken your power.
What is this again?
Heed me, O kingless.
Oh yeah, this is the Headless King game. I don't really care to be
Roaming this
honest.
world.
JRPG. Oh, it's Metaphor? This is... Oh, yeah, Metaphor.
Refa-
Okay, again, game that's been out for over a year. It comes to the $600 console. What, is this like a... Is this a Tomb Raider? Oh, it's a 20th edition, or 20-year Tomb Raider. Showrunner. Don't care. What the I don't care. It's kind of just a generic JRPG. Oh! Oh, we need to get into that. We need to open that can of worms, huh? Alright, let's do that.
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
You know what? Let's open this can of worms.
Filled with
so
memorable
far.
adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo.
Is this really what we need right now? After a whole 40-ish, 50-ish minutes? I think we're already 50 minutes in of nothing. You go with Kingdom Hearts remakes. The new Kingdom Hearts? Okay, that's awesome. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I've always kind of wanted to, but never have. If these are cheap, maybe I could see myself picking up like the first or third one. But is a remake to Kingdom Hearts what we need right now? Like, is that really what we need right now? Oh, it's the last. Let's do this. I'm honestly just gonna be silent. You can just watch this. In fact, I'll crank up the volume for this.
Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
I really don't need to elaborate on this, huh? You have a direct of remakes and remasters and third parties when we've already had 3 other game directs in this month. And you finish it off with an Ocarina of Time remake. I'm gonna be honest, this seems like something that would be sprinkled in anywhere in a normal direct, just like as one of the big hits, like where Xenoblade was, or etc. But really, really, overall, first thoughts, there was a couple things that honestly surprised me, which is I kind of excited for the Hello Kitty Mario Party. Deltarune was the star of the show and kind of the only really cool thing. And then we finish it off with remake after remake after remake! Yeah, overall I give this a 3 out of 10. And it's low-key carried by Hello Kitty and Deltarune. Normal directs are like a... Or actually, I'll be generous and say 3.5. Anyways, if you're even here, thank you. If this is like probably a second channel video, but I'm gonna put it on the first channel because it's a Nintendo Switch reaction, and also, yeah, I don't know, I just kind of need views. So bye bye.